Welcome to Hotline TV. I'm Amy Walter.
And I'm Matt Gottlieb, and this is another episode of
Poll Watch. All right, Wednesday, one of my favorite days because it's Keys to the White House Day. Matt Gottlieb, Stat Boy. What have we learned this week about our favorite subgroups?
Well, our favorite subgroups in the Keys to the White House feature of the hotline. This week, Obama made improvements among suburban sprawlers, college-educated independents. His lead went from 2% to 19%, and he made improvements among Winn-Dixie women.
Which are non-college white.
Non-college, unmarried white women.
Right.
So.
Yes. So basically, across the board, we're seeing that not only is Barack Obama leading, we're going to go into some national polls
Sure.
in terms of the overall national number, but even among these key groups that we're saying, you know, here's where Obama needs to show some improvement. He has. McCAIN, meanwhile, still stuck. He can't really get out of the 20s on the group of people who say they disapprove of Bush.
Sure. The McMavericks, the McCain Mavericks, he's stuck at 23%,
Right.
which just isn't going to cut it in November if he wants to win this election. But overall, in the aggregate sample for the week, Obama up 5.
Right.
In the tracking poll for today's sample, Obama up 5. In the new ABC Washington Post poll out this morning, Obama up 4. In the Pew poll out earlier today, Obama up 6. In the Time Magazine poll, Obama up 7. So a good week so far for Barack Obama.
Okay, because it's not just the national numbers either. We saw 3 polls out of Quinnipiac today, which,
Sure.
if you're the McCAIN campaign, can't feel good about that Florida number. What is going on there?
You know, in these traditional swing state polls that Quinnipiac has done, Obama gained ground in every single state: Florida, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. In Florida, Obama is now up 8, and this was taken since the debate on Friday night. This was taken Saturday through Monday. Obama up 8. Right before the debate, he was up 6, and then going back to September 9th, which is not a long time ago in poll world, but not that long ago in real world, McCAIN was up 7. So that is a huge swing.
Right.
Anyways, in Ohio, Obama's up 8 now. He was up just 5 on September 9th. And in Pennsylvania, he's up a whopping 15.
I mean, the bottom line is, John McCAIN loses Florida, we can all go to bed at like 10:30 because this thing will be long gone.
Yes.
Electoral college blowout. I guess the question is, can John McCAIN actually turn this thing around, and who some of these voters are? It seems to me that the more that we focus on the economy, clearly that is hurting John McCAIN. I'm not quite sure how much of it is related to his handling of the bailout issue and whether once we get away from that vote, things start to look a little bit better for him. But we only got 30-something days left, and what is striking to me is, in terms of his ability to kind of like pull another game changer, is how low his favorables have gotten over the last month. I mean, he's dropped significantly, and his unfavorables have gone up.
Sure. Over the weekend in our Diageo Hotline tracking poll,
Yeah.
we saw him with a net unfav for the first time.
Right.
And now we see his favorables, even though he has a net positive rating, his favorables are below 50%, which
Right.
it's tough to win an election if most of the country doesn't necessarily feel good about you.
Well, the thing is, this is where we are normally at this point by October. We expect to see both the candidates with unfavorables like John McCAIN has, where it's 49-44, 48-46, et cetera. Now what we have is a huge gap. Obama in our polls at 58%
Sure.
favorable, 49% favorable from McCAIN. What it says to me is, the more that McCAIN wants to go out fighting and swinging and turning this into a debate about Obama, the more he has a more difficult road now, because that sort of reservoir of goodwill that he had, he seems to be drained. So, but we don't have any more time.
We
Matt.
don't. Oh,
I know. Or you can get back to me. with some more.
I have some more numbers. I'll send them to you.
Okay. Do you have newspaper? Do you read newspaper polls?
Let me tell you, I read all the newspaper polls.
Good. And that's why you read the hotline, correct? Because we have all the polls. All right. But that is all the time we have for today. I'm not Matt Gottlieb, but I am Amy Walter.
And
Yes.
I'm Matt Gottlieb.
See you
Thanks
next
for
time.
watching Hotline TV.